Well, that guy's guilty as fucking sin. Alright, we've asked
Thank
what we
you.
can.
Probably
Be back
later.
later.
I get the feeling I might be seeing a lot of Paul tonight.
Fucking A. Better question Paul thoroughly. Call the chief. Chief! Chief! I'm scared! Chief! They're all crazy. Paul's this guy. Got the haunted building. Chief! Send back up.
Go on, Jenks. Surprise me.
Chief, lots of new information for you.
Oh,
Yep.
hang on. Let me sit down. Go on.
You know that cult I was telling you about? Well, it turns out it was Atlas all along. They were the same thing.
You don't say.
And the student... How did you know that?
It was pretty obvious, Jenks.
Right. Well, the student who died last year, Liam, was a student there. They had to change their name after he died and were forced into an out-of-court settlement with the family.
Dodgy bunch.
Also, I met Paul Rand, finally. He's worse than Ryan, doesn't give a straight answer to anything.
What did he say about Liam?
Not much other than that he was drinking throughout the course.
So we've got 2 heavy drinkers and 2 suicides in 2 years. They must be proud. Push him some more. See what you can get out of him.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Chief.
Yeah. Thanks, Chief. Better question Paul thoroughly. Paul! It's Flax. I mean Jenks. I'm back, baby. Where was Paul at? Paul was him, right?
Let yourself go.
Oh!
Feel your soul lifting. Then wait for the moment to break free. Then break free. Excellent, Hannah.
Well,
Could you come back later, please?
what's going on here?
Please, leave.
Sorry, Ryan, there's a few more questions I have to ask you yet, and time's ticking by.
Leave.
Okay.
Satanists. How do I see that Paul lad? Oh, hello. I know where that opens. Bingo. A bango. Don't worry, I'm all over it. Random. Yep. Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law. Go on, Jenks, you fucking madman. Find a flashlight.
So, those are Ryan's guitars.
Dad,
kept in a
do
garage.
not move!
Really the best place to keep them?
Simon, Emma, James, Rebecca, Ryan, and Paul. Alright, fine, we're all over this. Let's start at the bottom. Paul / Ryan Rand. Alright, let's go talk to these boys. James.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
What do you know about doll burning?
Doll burning? What sort of doll burning?
It doesn't mean anything to you.
No. Should it?
No, that's okay.
Alright. Be back later.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Streets are dead. Do British people hate going outside? Yes, we despise it. Talk to Rebecca. What do you know about doll burning? What? Huh, what? Crazy. Never burned a
Ask you a couple
small
more things,
knitted
please.
doll in my life. Hey? So Ryan plays guitar.
Does Ryan play the guitar?
He tries. He does keep wasting money on them, though. I think he believes if he buys the right one, he'll suddenly turn into Jimi Hendrix. It's sad, really. I just let him play in his room. As long as he plays in there, I don't mind.
She is a cold bitch. She's cold. But lovely.
What do you know about doll burning at Atlas?
Only that it's part of the course. I'm not entirely sure what they're for, but I made dozens for him.
You made them?
Oh, Ryan can't make anything. He's practically dyspraxic.
What a bitch. Tell me, you free this evening? Because Jenks is packing. Do you know what I'm talking about? Got quite the
That's
beast.
all for the moment, thank you.
Got a firearm. Got a gun. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying Jenks is packing heat. Real heat. Genuine heat. A guitar solo. You know what I'm
Just a few
talking
more
about?
questions, if you don't
For
mind.
2. What about Ryan's guitar?
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
I
Fuck's
know
sake!
he plays because he tried to buy one off me.
Do you play?
I used to be in a band, but I was a singer as well, so I got away with it.
Singer as well.
Yeah, I used to sing in a band every night. But sometimes it was in a pub, but usually at Rebecca's.
What was that called?
It was called Blackstone. And this guy from a record company once came to see us, and he said the band was rubbish, but that I was good. So after that, I don't think they liked me much, and then we broke up after college.
Can't hide talent.
Blackstone. Now, someone else. Liam was in that band. Because Liam was in Blackstone.
Aha.
That band you sang in, Blackstone. Who else was in the band?
Just a few people from college.
Including Liam.
Liam?
Yeah.
Why did you say you didn't know him?
No, it's not that. I just thought you meant that I didn't know about his suicide.
Did you?
No, I was away on holiday.
When he died?
Yeah, I only knew him through the band.
She definitely knows more than she's saying. She was in a band with Liam, but didn't know about his problem. I'm not sure I believe you, Emma.
I don't believe you, Emma.
What do you know about doll burning?
Doll burning, I think it was something that they did in the course. Simon mentioned it.
Oh, they didn't do that when you were there?
No.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Be
Guess
back
what
later
Simon-
on, if that's okay.
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
Not a whole lot. I know he brought a guitar to one of the groups once
There's
at the
that
end of one
hair.
of the stages.
Look in his nose.
That's the
there.
only time I've seen him with a guitar.
There. If you look at his nose, which is that way. Here, watch. When he tilts his
What
head
do you know
back.
about doll burning?
Watch.
Not on the course.
Watch.
It's a ritual thing. It's getting
There.
rid of things that you don't need.
There,
Throw
he's got
it into
nose
the
hair.
fire.
And that's a
Got
good
nose
thing.
hair.
Well, yeah, it
There.
helps you getting rid of things you don't need, so you can move on and take control again.
So what are the masks for?
They're just to help you get into the right frame of mind. Just get you into the zone, help with the trance.
A trance?
Yeah. It's like self-hypnosis. We do it on the course sometimes. It's just to help you get into the right frame of mind.
So you hypnotise yourself? How do you do that?
Just stare into a mirror and chant something. Just say the same thing over and over again. Or you could just close your eyes and put yourself into a trance. Some people can do that.
And that's safe?
Well, yeah. Hypnosis doesn't work the way that most people think it does. You can't just be hypnotized if you don't want to be hypnotized. But you can learn to hypnotize yourself.
What did you say it was called? Auto-hypnosis?
Self-hypnosis, auto-hypnosis, same thing, really.
Yeah,
I think
makes sense.
Simon was a bit too
So when
quick to
you
play
said-
down the role of auto-hypnosis on the course. I'll have to ask around about this.
Hang on a sec, because he says something about the... Isn't into New Age mysticism. Why can't I point this out?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Probably be back later. Paul, Emma, James, Rebecca, Ryan, and Paul. Jesus wept. Oh, James, what do you know about hypnosis? Let's go to Brandon House. Is this where his dad is?
Ask about a few more things, please.
This must be him. This is where he is.
Can you tell me more about the auto-hypnosis techniques used on the course?
We don't use hypnosis on the course.
Not at all?
Not anymore.
So, how was it used?
Hypnosis is probably the wrong word, Inspector. It's nothing to do with the trances or things like that. It was meant to force... to help students.
Did you force them?
You can't force anybody into being hypnotized. You have to want to be hypnotized. It's not something out of your control. You can't be hurt or damaged in any way by hypnosis.
So you've never put pressure on students to enter into hypnosis?
It would be impossible to do so.
This guy's a fucking animal.
Does Ryan play the guitar?
Ryan? Ryan couldn't get a tune out of a radio. He's tone deaf.
Okay, so he's never tried to go professional?
If he did try, it was never going to happen.
Interesting. Because he has a big fat guitar collection. Doll burning.
What can you tell me about doll burning at Atlas?
Not very much. It's one of Ryan's ideas. My son is under the illusion that he's a genius.
This guy's a fucking piece of shit, isn't he?
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
James. James! Oh, for fuck's sake. James! Help me. The doll burning, James. Diddle-a-ling-a-ling.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Auto-hypnosis.
Ever heard of auto-hypnosis, James? Self-hypnosis.
Yeah,
And what do you know about it?
it's another name for scrying. Some people call it auto-hypnosis, I call it scrying.
Right. So you're saying scrying is just self-hypnosis?
Scrying? You can scry on anything, I don't use a mirror. I can scry watching the clouds. Maybe the water on a lake in the moonlight.
And when you're watching the water, what happens? You go into a trance?
You lose yourself in your unconscious. You go deeper and deeper, you swim around. Try not to go too deep. Because if you go too deep, you start drowning. Then you get dragged down to the bottom. As long as you stay swimming, come to the surface again. Then you wake up and see the world as it really is. A journey to a place people talk about, but no one's ever seen. You're thinking about Kate, aren't you?
What makes you say that?
She bought a mirror. Sold her one last year.
Was she into using mirrors like that?
No idea. But she bought one.
Right.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Yeah, the mouse, because I click on the answer and then I've got to try and move the mouse off the screen. Emma, Rebecca, Ryan. Alright, Emma, Rebecca, Ryan. Emma, I love you. I love you, Emma, at Eden Lodge. I want to knock on your window every night and show you creepy masks and empty
A
bottles.
few more questions, please.
What do you know about auto-hypnosis?
Do you know what auto-hypnosis is?
It's some type of self-hypnosis, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well
Have
done.
you ever tried it?
No, I haven't. But I think Kate was into it. She learned it from when she went to Atlas.
And what did she tell you about it?
Not a lot, really. I think it helped her. I think she used it as a sort of self-meditation.
Oof. She's just lovely.
That's all for the moment.
Auto
Do you know
hypnosis.
anything about hypnosis used on the Atlas course?
Are you sure you mean hypnosis or the power of persuasion?
What's the difference?
Not a lot. But if you want someone to do something, it's usually easier to ask nicely.
Atlas used persuasion techniques.
Well, don't all businesses use it, Inspector? Ever heard of advertising?
Yes, I have, you sarky bitch.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
There you go. Bingo! Nice. Thanks, chat.
So if you don't allow drink or drugs onto the site, why did you allow Liam to drink whiskey all night?
Well,
Go on.
we did give him various warnings. Did try to stop him, but didn't work.
But you let him stay on the course?
Yeah, well, we couldn't throw him out. This isn't a primary school, Inspector. We're not the police. We can't enforce these rules. If they pay their fees, they're entitled to stay on the course.
And what if they want to take drugs?
As long as they do it with discretion, frankly, I don't care if they want to wipe or inject paint stripper all over their faces.
Do you store any alcohol at Atlas?
No one does that.
No.
Is there a kitchen?
Why, do you want to go down there and check?
Well, obviously you wouldn't mind if what you're saying is true.
Of course I wouldn't mind. It's past the lavatories down the corridor, but you won't find any drugs in there or alcohol.
Whether I find alcohol at Atlas or not, it probably isn't particularly relevant. But it's worth a look anyway.
You're right.
Thank
Let's
you.
go to Atlas.
Probably be back later.
Inject paint stripper in their face. I don't care if they're injecting paint stripper in their face, detective. You should, because that's fucking nuts.
So
No
the
one does that.
kitchen must be down the corridor there, if what Paul
Must
said is
be.
true.
Yeah. Let's have a peep. Sniff a glass. Sniff a glass, Jenks. This is some thorough searching.
Interesting. Well, there's a TV right there with a DVD player. I don't think anyone will mind if I have a quick look at this.
DVD. Thank God. Here we go, gang. Here we go. This is going to be great. I think they've added that on.
Freedom. True
To be free.
freedom means freedom from many vices that society had traditionally believed to be virtues. Self-criticism, self-doubt, guilt. Ladies and gentlemen, these are not virtues. These are sins. Born of a fake morality implanted deep within our minds and collective consciousness by governments and religions through the ages, with the sole purpose of preventing the masses, stopping us from achieving the same success, happiness, and freedom enjoyed by those at the very pinnacle of society. I'm going to show you that common morality is nothing more than the cynical creation of an elite desperate to stay in power. An elite hell-bent on preventing you from reaching your full potential by making you feel guilty for pursuing success. But the good news is that you can take back control. You can become the success you deserve to be. Atlas will give you a unique and powerful advantage. Life in all its technicolor glory can be yours.
Don't believe this shit,
All
friends!
that you have to do is to stay, embrace it, enjoy it, and learn to love your ambition. Welcome to Atlas.
Nicole! That wasn't me, that was on the... Let's use the CD. What does this one say? Is it just him fucking Emma? Because I'm staying tuned for this one. Oh. Alright.
Well, that was odd. Looked like someone pickpocketing, but why make a video of it?